Look who's all dressed up.
Stop.
Where are we off to?
We're going to dinner.
To meet who?
My
To
mum and dad.
meet your parents. So I actually just got my Sem 4 exam results and I'm pretty impressed. I don't know, like, have I got insomnia? Like, what's wrong with me? Guys, if you want to know what the best part of consultation skills is, in year 2, it is... Okay, good morning everyone. It is Tuesday the 21st of March and it is 11:43. Start of a new case, new week, case 7, which was this morning's PBL case. And I missed it because, you know, my body clock is just shocking and I can't really sleep at night. And personally, I do value getting a good night's sleep to have a productive day's work as opposed to feeling exhausted because I got up for a 9 a.m. PBL session and that's going to ruin the rest of my day. So I've taken the one absence and yeah, I've got quite a few more absences that I can get because I've attended quite a lot. But the plan today, I mean, case 7, new week, right? I have still not quite finished case 5, which is all about the liver and hepatitis. Last week was case 6, which was on diabetes, an introduction to diabetes, and I've done nothing on it. This week, it's obviously case 7, which I didn't attend the PBL for, so I've no idea what that's on. And also, next Monday, I'm meant to have my first draft of my 2 pages of my PEP dissertation. The PEP dissertation being a 5,000 word essay that we've got to write. And by next Monday, I need to submit my abstract and 2 sides of A4. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Really behind. Yeah, behind on 2 cases. Also, I've got this essay to write as a priority. So yeah, that's what needs doing. That's where I'm gonna start. So I'm gonna start by finishing off case 5, and then getting into some of case 6, and then some of case 7. And then maybe start writing this essay. So I actually just got my Sem 4 exam results and I'm pretty impressed. I got 60% with absolutely 0 revision whatsoever. The cutoff for satisfactory was 55%, honours 70%, and I got 60%. So, you know, which wasn't a low pass. I think a low pass was like 50%. So I actually got not bad by doing absolutely 0 revision whatsoever. This is just through building question banks and just sort of figuring out what I know and taking educated guesses. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with how today's gone so far. I've done just about now 2 hours of studying and I'm gonna go to the gym because I've not been to the gym in absolutely ages and I don't feel great for it. So that is the plan. So really good workout, but it is now 4 p.m, which is when my tutorial actually starts, but I wasn't not eating after that workout. So yeah, hopefully I don't get an absence for being a few minutes late, but I just need to eat. So I got back from my anatomy tutorial, which again was fantastic because we have an amazing tutor and I've really enjoyed this semester's anatomy tutorials. They're just really engaging, but we have an amazing tutor and I guess that's why. But it was actually just a board game that we played today. So we got into 3 groups and we just answered questions between our groups. So it was a little bit competitive and a lot of fun. But now it is 7 p.m. and I have just spent the last couple hours just scheduling a video on my Instagram, on my travel Instagram. So if you want to check that out, this is the video, go follow it. But now I am gonna spend the rest of the evening just studying, getting question banks built, and yeah, we just see how far we get with the studies for the rest of the evening. So I've got quite a good amount of work done today, but I am just gonna have some dinner, fish cakes, loads of vegetables that I made the other day, and some sweet potato fries. So yeah, it's been a good day so far. I feel good after working out as well and just feel positive. Now, yesterday when I saw Jenny, we decided that we need to stop seeing each other as much because it is getting to a point where we are just spending every single day together. And I do feel like it is affecting my productivity and her productivity. And in part, it's very easy to just do that because she lives 5 minutes away from me and we just love spending time together and distracting one another, but you know, it isn't productive and it's not, and it just can't go on like this. So Yesterday we did decide that we'll not see each other again until Thursday evening when I'm going to meet her mum and dad for dinner. So it's a big thing, of course, but we said that until then we were going to get lots done, going to focus, going to revise. I was on the phone to her just before whilst I was eating and she's missing me lots and she was like, why can't you just come over? And I was like, no, I can't. But you know what? I've done a good amount of studying. I've done like 4 hours today. So I am going to go and surprise her and just sleep over. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it because I've got to be back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow for a meeting. But I do just sleep better in her bed because this bed is uncomfortable and it's also really loud where I live. So let's go and surprise her. Hello!
Oh my god! Don't do that!
Good morning, everyone. It is not the morning, it is 20 past 12 on Wednesday. I did not have a good night's sleep last night, and I genuinely think the one part of my life that I haven't figured out and I really need to become more self-disciplined on is my sleep. Sleep is integral to life, as we all know, but I really don't function without sleep. And I feel like lack of sleep for me is the one thing that stops me moving forward. And you know, today's another of those days where, because last night when I went to Jenny's, I was just tossing and turning, I couldn't sleep, I was sweating, then I wasn't sweating, then I needed the toilet, then I went back to bed. I don't know, like, have I got insomnia? Like, what's wrong with me? I only had like 6 hours sleep last night and I don't feel good for it. I feel exhausted. And then I had to rush over to mine because this morning I had a meeting with my mentor. So I had an hour's meeting with them. And then after that, from 11:30 to 12:30, I had a meeting with my PPD supervisor to just talk about my portfolio, whether I'm keeping up to date with it, which I am. She was more than happy. She was like, you know, you've done everything that you need to do. Everything's been inputted correctly. But for now, since I haven't actually woken up yet, I'm just reviewing one of my videos for this channel that my editor sent me, and then in 20 minutes I'm gonna go swimming with the university from 1 till 3 p.m. Hopefully I'll feel a little bit more energized and better after that. Then I'll be able to start getting on with some work. So yeah, watching this review, get this scheduled, swimming. And so we are back after swimming, which nobody showed up because apparently there's some competition on. So I had to create my own set, but that has just wiped me out. That combined with the lack of sleep has just completely made today feel like a complete write-off. I'm on coffee number 4 and I just feel like this is keeping me stimulated at the moment, even though I probably know that having a nap would probably be more effective. I just have too much work to be doing to even think about napping. That's just, even the idea of trying to go for a nap's giving me anxiety, thinking about how much I actually have to do. Because actually tonight I'm DJing for a private event at Muzu, playing from 8 till midnight. And with it being 5:30 now, I only have a couple of hours of work to get in. Yeah, so the plan right now is actually to start on this essay because on Monday I have the deadline for my 2-page draft and my abstract that needs to be written and submitted. That was an informal deadline created by myself and my tutor. That is the plan, that's the date that we set, so I need to start writing that essay now. Okay, not a huge amount of work done today, about 1.5 hours of just really tying up the loose ends with what is expected of this PEP dissertation. Now, my PEP dissertation is a 5,000 word systematic review on whether or not being on social media is a good thing for medical students and whether the benefits outweigh the risks. So really relevant topic for me, but I just really spent the last hour or so just reading through all the resources on OneMed, as they are very helpful. They give you ILOs of what is expected in each of the different sections for the introduction, the abstract, the body, and everything else. So I just wanted to clue myself up on that and then refer back to the outline that I submitted to my facilitator, you know, start writing it essentially. I just wanted to get a few words down. I've literally written 4 lines and that is it, but I feel good about the fact that I have started it and I have just put something down. The plan moving forward is really just to follow this outline as I've written it, because I think I've done a good job of the outline and my supervisor said I did a good job of it. It was very detailed. detailed. So that's the plan, and yeah, just start getting into it. And I think the introduction is a really good place to start. But yeah, now it is time to start getting ready for work because I've got to be there in 20 minutes. Wow, so I've got to go. I'll see you there. Good afternoon, people, or morning even. Yeah, last night at work it was pretty quiet, so I actually only played for 2 hours and then left. This morning, I actually just got back from consultation skills. Consultation skills was so much fun because it was actually an A&E workshop. So the way that we did consultation skills today was emulating what it is like on a hospital ward, a busy A&E ward. They had really, really loud sound, ambient noise from a hospital blaring through the speakers, and basically we just walked in as F1 doctors, foundation year doctors. We just got into groups of 3 and we had different bays that we had to, go and speak to patients in and do a full investigation, full history, and then do an examination. And it was really cool because it was simulating what the real environment would be like. So there'd be a patient that would just walk in and just start complaining, saying, "Oh, I've lost my husband." One of us needed to just think fast because we were role playing ultimately. One of us just left the room and spoke to that patient and tried to help them out. It was just so cool how they simulated a real life environment and how erratic it can sometimes be. And I just think it was really good because it didn't just take into consideration the fact that our CCAs were given this piece of paper before we go in, so we're kind of prompted as to what to expect with the patient. Then we just got to figure it out. We go into that consultation room and just speak to the patient. Then we do an examination that we deem to be relevant. So that was so cool. I had a patient that had like a chest infection, it turned out, but he had pain in the right upper quadrant. And I was thinking, right, could this be abdominal? Could I lead into an abdominal examination because maybe it's to do with the liver? But actually it turned out when I asked a few more questions that they'd been coughing up sputum, that probably it was a chest infection. So I did a respiratory exam in addition to that. So really fun, really interesting. Yeah, an incredible experience this morning. So I'm in a great mood. That was so much fun. And I really hope that moving forward, the consultation skills workshops that we do are like that. These A&E workshops, amazing. Guys, if you want to know what the best part of consultation skills is, in year 2, it is the A&E workshop. Make sure you do not miss it and you do it. And you make the most of it. Volunteer, try and use it as a good opportunity to practice your skills. So I tried to watch some of a lecture that was online, but I decided I couldn't focus because I'm just feeling lethargic, and to be honest, I need another coffee. So I decided to start working my way through this essay. I've actually written about 200 words now, so I'm feeling a lot better about myself, because yesterday I had written maybe 50, 100 or whatever, and we've added 100 more, so 4,900 to go. But yeah, I do feel good that I am on my way with this essay and just kind of figuring things out. So that's good. I am going to do a workout now though, because this evening I'm going for dinner with Jenny and her family. I'm meeting her family for the first time. So yeah, I just want to get my head in the game because I am feeling exhausted and tired right now. And the option is I go for a nap. But if I have a nap, I'm just going to feel lethargic and tired. Or I can go and work out, which will make me feel energized and positive. So I'm gonna do that. Look who's all dressed up.
Stop.
Where are we off to?
We're going to dinner.
To meet who?
My
To
mum and dad.
meet your parents.
Meet my parents.
Wow. So is it an interview or?
Oh.
I'm actually really excited, but I'm also equally really tired. So I'm just hoping that after a couple glasses of wine, I do wake up a bit. I'm excited. You excited?
Very.
I'm hungry as well. So.
Thank you.
Enjoy now. is 2:20 p.m. and I'm just having my breakfast and my morning coffee. Yeah, that's me now. Look at what time we are starting our day at. It is 3:05. And what are we doing, babe? We're doing a study day. Because we do need to see how much we can actually start getting done when we are together, because I feel like we just procrastinate when we're together, and this is not productive, and it can't keep happening like that. So, we've come to the wordsmith in my flat. I'm gonna see how much I can get done with her being around. But last night was actually amazing. How was last night? Talk to us about last night, babe. Did you have fun? How was last night's dinner?
I had the most fun.
Why did you have so much fun?
Because you finally met my parents.
Yeah,
It was
which
very
is
cute.
long overdue.
Was
And why
long
is that?
overdue.
You never got around to
We didn't plan anything, did we?
we did yesterday, and it was so much fun. So nice to meet my new family, my second family. But yeah, time to get a good few hours of work in. Let's do it. So I've just dashed upstairs for a short lunch break at nearly 6 p.m. But actually, studying's going really well today. Doing it with Jenny, because obviously she's sat in front of me, and it just makes me feel like I'm in a sort of library environment, because every time I look over, obviously she's working, so it makes me more inclined to doing work and staying focused. Obviously between that, we distract one another by pouncing on one another, but that's fine, because it's, you know, it's a nice environment to be working in, especially living here at Vita. You've got these workspaces that we can book out. But yeah, I'm just having a quick lunch, and then I'm going to continue getting on with this essay that I'm writing, which definitely feels long. It's quite mentally tiring because I'm reading so many research papers, and I'm trying to highlight the key points of the research papers that I think are relevant, trying to construct a review on that. And I definitely find the introduction is one of the hardest parts, because it's going to base the foundation on the whole essay. So once I get over that introduction and I've listed out the key points and the features of the essay, I think things might become a little bit easier. But yeah, that's what I hope. I need to eat this lunch though. What are you showing me, babe? I'm trying to study hard, I'm trying to work on what is on the screen. Coldplay. Is this because you want to go to a concert this summer?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just been interrupted from my essay that I'm working hard on by being told that a concert this summer is essential. And which one are we going to, sweetheart?
Coldplay.
Apparently so. I am actually feeling pretty good about the amount of work that I have got done today on the essay, because I've got about 600 words done of the introduction, and I feel like I've only got 1 or 2 more paragraphs to write of the introduction. I'm gonna feel great because I'm gonna be able to get into the bulk of the essay. But that is actually where I'm pretty much gonna end today's video, considering it is 8:30 on a Friday and I have got to go to work this evening from 9 till 1, inserting some footage here of me DJing at Muzu. Guys, if you have enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe, and hit the bell notification button so you get updated about the weekly uploads that come to this channel. Also check out these other videos that are right here on the screen. But as always, I'll catch you in the next one.